All right, so fellas, Mike, welcome back.
Hi, nice to see you.
It's we missed you, man,
Did you?
a little bit.
You didn't tell me.
No,
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I don't share these type of things.
Jeff's he's got no emotions whatsoever.
I
He's a cold-hearted, non-emotional individual.
no, but I mean, I'm very
but that's okay.
no, it's true. I don't really share.
We're not judging.
I don't share emotions. Like I'm nice and all. I'm a happy camper. I'm a positive guy, but I don't. It's true. I don't
You're
share
robot-like,
sometimes.
and that's how you have to actually look at leads.
Like
in a
robots.
robot kind of a way, and unemotional, detached. It's an opportunity. I'm gonna have to work at it. It's gonna take 6 to 9 months to convert. Potentially, could be
Right.
longer, but average is gonna be 6 to 9 months. Don't get all excited, like, oh, it's gonna happen tomorrow.
how
You
many-
might win the lottery. It's possible. We know
But
someone
what are
that
the
won
odds?
lottery.
What are the odds?
Very slim, very slim. So over 25 plus years I've been in sales. Nothing comes easy. And one of the things I say to brokers all the time is that if someone calls you and says, I want to sell my house, come and evaluate it like that tomorrow. Yeah, good. It's not going to work out. There's something. This house must have been in some terrible accident or something, a fire, something.
Or
It's
they
the-
already called 25 people
Exactly.
to come do
It's
the
been
same
on the
thing.
market
Funny,
for
'cause-
25 years and it's no one's ever been able to sell it because it's got something. It's never that easy.
Really?
ever. It's never that easy.
One of our brokers, I was on the phone while I was driving back, and he told me that you lost a bet. Just putting you on the
I
spot.
lost.
Yeah, you lost a bet with him because it was a thing
Ah,
about like
shit.
that.
Did he do it?
Yeah,
Oh, I think I lost $50, $100.
50
What
bucks,
did I
he
bet?
told me.
Well, good for him.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, yeah. No, I remember who. Yeah. See, here. So what I said was that he had 2 listing appointments.
Yes.
One day he comes in and we're talking about it. I'm helping him with the strategy, whatever. I said, hey, by the way, one of those 2 is going to reschedule or not be there when you show up. And he's like, what? I said, yeah. 40-50% of the time they're not there. They won't be there. Because this was straight prospecting he was doing. And
Right. So it
so I
wasn't
said,
like
I
okay.
bet you.
So
don't remember the
it was a
amount.
lead.
Yeah.
It was a lead.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I think I bet 150. I don't know what it is.
it was 50.
He told
You told me 50.
Okay, so I said I bet
It's
you
like,
50
yeah,
bucks
he owes you 50.
per lead that they're not going to be there. So so both of them were there.
Both of them were there.
Ah, well, I just lost 100 or 50 bucks. Good for him. You see,
He
well,
got one of the listings.
he got one out of the 2, but the
Yeah.
other one's not over. Maybe
It's true.
I wish he
But-
was here and we could ask him. We should call him.
On
Should I
spot,
try?
Just right, just
Try.
like that. Go.
All right, let me see if he answers. So you keep talking and I'll ask him if he feels like it.
So it was very funny because it's very rare you hear a moment of Etienne put himself in the on the
When
spot.
you do bets, ratio-wise, it shows that the house always wins. So if you put out some money, the chances of you actually winning are slim.
Mike, it sounds like you're an expert. Do you bet a lot?
I try
Do you
not to.
gamble?
I try to
Do you
avoid
gamble?
that. No.
Okay.
No. I have. I mean, but I set limits. So if I go there with $100, if it's done in 5 minutes, I'm out.
You're not spending
No.
200.
Never. The dollar's too difficult to make for you to,
Let's
to
see-
leave that
let's-
fast.
Is it that difficult?
Well,
Once
what
you
I'm
have a
saying is that
system?
it leaves a lot faster than
It's
it comes.
easy to spend it versus to get.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, he's
is he,
well, let's see if he answers. So,
Try to
anyways, a lead. What's a lead? What's the definition of a lead?
The birth of an opportunity.
I like that, Mike. You came up with that. Well, you didn't come up with it, but you mentioned it. This is the first
Yeah, it's
time I
like-
hear
yeah, it's
that
copy-
way of
Yeah.
looking at it, and I really like it because a baby comes
the
to life,
birth of an opportunity.
and what happens? You can't really communicate in the first few
You gotta
weeks.
nurture it.
You gotta nurture, take care of the
Take
little guy.
care of it, guide them.
Then eventually they
Help.
start communicating and exchanging
it
and
starts
telling
to
you,
walk
"You
and
suck,
walkable."
Dad. You suck." So
I
before
don't like you.
I
It requires patience. It requires a lot of patience.
You
Yeah,
don't take it personal.
So same with a lead, it's going to require time. It's going to require nurturing. You're going to work on this lead, this relationship.
And if you don't work on it hard enough, someone will kidnap your baby.
Someone will kidnap your baby.
Whoa!
Someone is going to give your wife
Correct.
attention. If you don't give her attention, you're
That
gonna walk.
escalated real quick.
You're gonna go home one night all happy
All of a
about
sudden,
your.
You lost your kid. You lost your wife.
You just closed your first listing. You're all excited. Hey, honey, look, and then
9 months later, I have a listing.
she's gone. So you got to nurture, you got to take care of it. If you understand that, then you set the right expectations. So when you
Yeah.
get those leads, these
Right.
names, these numbers, these people that say, well, maybe, or an inquiry I'm thinking about, I'd like more information about, slow down the pace. Don't rush to get married. You're going to scare the lead away. Go at their rhythm. Ask them. You should ask, how would you like for me to communicate with you? By text, by email? What's your preferred method? By
Right.
phone? You want me to come to your house? And you pick, you decide.
But we talk about nurturing that lead, taking care of that lead for that 6, 9, forever time. But doesn't mean you do all that you're actually going to close the deal.
Absolutely not. Every girl that you date, you don't marry. So
Well, I got married multiple times.
You got married multiple times.
Not at all.
So the point with all of this is that
No, but for real, because here we're talking about what's understanding what's a lead, but what are the odds of you actually closing the lead?
no, very, very slim. I mean, no, wait, closing eventually
Yes,
high,
eventually.
but immediately low, 2%. Remember the 2%? Remember the 2% rule. I'm gonna write a
10%.
book about that.
yeah,
Everything's 2%. So that means you gotta do a lot, go through a lot. And these are not just, I'm not talking about I call and I get 2%. I'm talking about I have to
Yes.
meet, present, do a presentation, and 2% only is gonna happen now. They say, well, let's do it now.
yeah.
The other 98%, it's gonna take 6-9 months longer. We had Francois last week. We went to his office, I should say, and I was
Yes.
asking him the question because it's good to hear it from different people. He's been in the business for a long time, 25 years. I've been 21 years. My length, my conversion, I used to say is nine months roughly. He said 6. So there you go. This is a good gauge of. I don't think we asked
No,
Wasim.
no, we didn't.
We also had Wasim, Remax broker number 1 for 2021. Did we ask him that question? I don't remember. No. We should have. I'm gonna text him.
No, not true. We did ask him, but he didn't have the number.
Oh.
It was something like that.
He can get it and give it to us. But
Yeah.
that's why this show is fun and interesting, and you should watch it and you should share it with your fellow brokers
agree.
because we share all this information. We're gonna have soon another guest that I'm not gonna announce yet because it's not done, but a very successful broker that's gonna hopefully share and want to share. I'm sure she or he will.
I know
And,
who it is.
We'll give you more info and ask the questions. What are the things you think you're missing?
I agree.
Yeah.
Alex,
No, he's not.
He won't be able to. He's with clients right now. So.
Ah,
Well, it doesn't matter. We'll keep it for another day.
we'll keep it for another.
But very interesting topic. Do we have anybody that's? Can we see if there's any questions, any comment, anybody want to share what they believe is a lead? What's their definition of what a lead is?
Well, we can talk about interviews, which were considered leads to
Yes.
fulfill certain positions.
let's look at that.
And then, just filtering through that. I mean, some people are good candidates. Some of them are bad candidates. Some people are potential candidates. And even then, even when you think that candidate is the one, they're not the one. You know what I mean?
And or like today, I had a chance to meet someone that applied for the job, but said I can't or won't or cannot start right away. It would be only, I think it was in October. I said,
October, yeah.
no problem, because I don't know where we're
What's
going to be in
happen
October. Let's keep in touch. We'll nurture the relationship. And then if she's still interested, we'll have a job for her. And so on that topic, I'm still looking for.
So October is going to be a great moment because I said the same thing to 2 people.
There you go. So I'm still looking for a personal assistant. If you're a broker, you're thinking of maybe changing it up. Why not? It's good. You can get a ton of experience.
One
working
thing's
with
for
me.
sure, it's going to be very entertaining.
Not just a personal, it's an executive.
Well,
Personal
I mean,
call it whatever the hell you want. I need help and I need someone. And I have, I've had a few different and they all became super successful brokers because obviously, if you're going to be with me, you're going to have a lot of information and a lot of knowledge about being a broker and or operating a business. So that you have your license or not, please come and we'll meet. Send me your application. Put my number up, please, on the screen. Jeff, do you want to talk about what's happening, what we're going to do next week? Is it next week? No, the week after.
The week after. The week after, 2 days exclusive. We have only 80 spots available in person. It's going to be at our new training studio environment at Westmount. We're going to talk about social media, how to get leads, the whole thing. We're going to go full into details into how what we do and the way
You have
we
some
grow.
Zoom spots too.
We do also have some Zoom spots.
200.
200.
Okay.
200. So you follow the communication. The spots are gonna fill up pretty quick.
We're going to be sharing everything we do for our acquisition of leads. How do we nurture it? How do we
Yes.
use social media to get this attention or to be known or to get the attention of those leads? How do we nurture those kinds of leads? Mike, you do nurturing of some of the leads that we go and generate through social media on Facebook, Instagram, and other platforms. Talk about the conversion rate there, because I know you have to call them quite a few times, text them, email them, and so on and so forth. Today, there was someone that showed some interest. You called right away. What happened?
Which one are you talking
The
about?
one, the condo downtown guy.
Oh, he said, call me back. I'm busy right now.
See? So you reached out. It wasn't the right time. We don't panic. We don't go all crazy
No.
and, oh my God, he's
I
not going to
just
buy. And
lost.
we don't throw it in the garbage. What did I do right after? I put him on a sequence. I started the sequence. So he's going to get an email with the same message. Then tomorrow he's going to get a text message with a link to a form. We'd like to know more about what you're looking for so we can better assist and providing you a list of properties, etc.
Right.
So on. So this is all what we're going to talk about on the 30th of August,
of August
and on the 1st of September. This is 20 plus years of sales and generating lead. It's very, very important how to use the tools like the Sphere, RLP Sphere,
Yes.
Roy Lepage Sphere to
Yes.
automate this. We use HubSpot in combination with the Sphere. Ads Manager, how to use the platform.
That's right.
Uh,
Got to use the technology. Got to use AI. Got to use the tools that are available. This is what we've done.
we'll give examples of how you can nurture. What can you do to keep the person engaged?
Yes.
How do you nurture these leads? You don't go nurturing does not mean, are you ready to buy? Are you
No.
ready to buy?
You can't rush it.
That's sales.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
rush it.
Yes, because a lot of people don't understand the concept of nurturing.
It's like dating. If I go on the date one, oh, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. I was going to point something out, but I'm not going to go say to the person I'm with, hey, how many kids do you want? Let's get going. That would
Yeah.
no, but that would be too much.
Yeah.
You
Well, it
gotta.
depends. I mean, there's a lot that
There's always exception. That's
There's
like winning the
always
lottery.
exception.
There's always
2%.
2%. But most of the time, you're gonna hit the 98. You gotta.
you know
slow
you get
things
in
down.
and you're like you have a whole game plan and boom.
Tell me about you. What do you like? What's your favorite cat color? What's the you gotta
You wanna
slow
learn.
it
You
down.
wanna-
You would have to talk to 100 girls for 2 to tell you they'd marry you on the spot. Basically,
But do you want that?
it might be your mistake.
So
Indeed.
same with leads. I'm sure some people think we're joking. I'm dead serious about what we're talking about here. It's the best example. It's the easiest way to actually understand what we're
Right.
talking about with the nurturing. You got to go with the flow. Are you doing something, or you're just
Do you have
scratching your
a-
beard?
No, I was just
Ah,
scratching
okay.
my
I thought you were.
beard.
I thought you were making a sign of
No
something.
sign, no secret
Not
sign.
yet, not yet.
So
No secret So September
I
1st,
can't see
August 30th, September 1st. Again, we'll be sending communication and stuff.
we can't see the say hi to our friends.
No, unfortunately, today we're not live on Instagram
Forget Instagram. It's
and
dead.
TikTok. But the
By
other
the way, you should
platforms-
watch this thing on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on what else are we on? LinkedIn. It's way better because you get a wider
full screen.
angle. We move around. On Instagram, you don't see anything. You see half
I
a
agree.
face, and so I think Instagram is dead. I think you should go give up your accounts.
Well, I won't go.
I think we should
no,
use everything.
No,
Of course,
we
but
should
as
do
a,
everything.
as a
Not dead.
business, as
Not
you want to
dead.
be a consumer, go
No.
ahead. But if you
No.
want to be producing content, you still keep it there, Mike. You're absolutely right.
You
but I
have to
think
keep it
too
there.
much emphasis is on Instagram.
Instagram is the consumer. It's a consumer.
You
it's
know
a
what?
massive consumer, but
Be-
it's tough. It's tougher. It's tougher than ever to stand out on Instagram.
Yes, because it used to be easy. You just took a picture, a nice picture, all the filters. This is
Yeah.
what the Gary says. It's so funny the way he explains it. And then, but now it's dead. It's dead. This picture shit. You got to go video. No one cares about pictures. I don't give a shit about pictures.
No, it's if you have a small. If you have a,
Am I
if
too
you have a-
blunt
if
here?
you have a community, I mean, the platform serves.
Ah,
The platform has his purpose.
Nah, it's
but
crap.
if your goal,
It's
if your
over.
goal is to grow as a new brand, and
TikTok.
you
TikTok.
want to grow as a new brand, and you think that you should put all your energy into Instagram,
But
that's a
everything
mistake.
did move to video. It's true because
It's all video.
before you can have like a page of your cat and you'll have like 5,000 followers. Nobody cares about your cat anymore.
No.
you
It's
know?
the platforms right now. The path you have to go where the cheap attention is. This is where you have to go. So where the cheap attention is now, right now, today, is TikTok. It's Shorts,
YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts.
Even the Grant
This is
Cardone
where it
said
is.
everything is
This
video.
is
He
where-
goes, he sends his presentations by video, everything video. He goes, nobody
Yeah.
wants to read
Yeah.
anything.
And the
Anymore.
nurturing of the leads has to be video content, personalized. And there's technology today to do that.
to allow you. Yeah.
Did you want to say something? I'd
Well,
be
no.
interested in knowing what you have to say.
Wait, so according to you, why exactly is Instagram dead?
Oh
Because
my
I feel
God,
like
you
it's
weren't paying attention
like-
to what Jeff just said.
well, no,
He
I know
just
it's all
gave a
video,
5-minute lecture.
but I think for like my age demographic, like pictures are still important. Like
no,
that's
they're
like
not.
Well, 'cause, like,
They are
disagree
not.
because the reason why I
TikTok.
say you're saying here as a you're looking at it as a consumer. As a
Even
consumer,
as a consumer, no
no,
one cares
not
about pictures.
No, what I mean is by that because what her comment is not regarding is yes, it's a picture, but her comment is regarding Instagram.
No, I know, but look,
And
look,
you're,
give me-
as a
I'll give you an-
as
you-
a consumer, you're right, but
I put a picture of something on Instagram
Yeah.
and look at the numbers. I put a video of some dumb thumb thing I'll say or I'll and then
Yeah.
it's quadruple the amount.
but isn't
of,
that a confirmation bias? Because you're only looking at your own account, though.
no?
Since other
it's an
accounts aren't there.
example.
But,
No.
like,
It's tangible for you because you have access to all the platform. Look at the static post versus the video post.
yeah.
It's not
All
comparable.
it's
Yeah,
everywhere.
no.
It's everywhere. Video is always gonna outshine. Right now, it outshines any picture. You can have the best picture in the world. That's a fact.
And another
Unless-
thing, did
unless-
you listen to the video carefully?
I mean, this yes, I
not
did.
carefully. You're probably
What are you
doing other
saying?
things at the
I
same
gave you
time, and
all the detail. You're like, oh, I didn't know you said
kids
that.
are yelling and you're cooking supper and I watch it with like I watched it 3
no,
times.
he
and
didn't. He
I
didn't.
took notes. and
He didn't.
we and this is something I keep saying. I know you agree with it, but we just don't do it. And you guys, you don't pay attention. It's okay. It's normal. The content has to be now. It's got to be the present. It's got to be what's
Raw.
happening now.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah. Like he was talking about, he'll do the content during the day and he'll chop off what he did during
that's
the
what I've
day
been saying
and
for
he'll throw it in
years.
that day. He won't throw in something that he did 4 weeks ago.
Do you get that? You got to watch that video. Promise me. 3 times minimum.
4 times.
Good.
Yeah.
Everybody should watch it. Put the number. Reach out to me, DM me, ask me what the hell you guys talking about, what video,
Yes.
and I'll send you the video. It's a YouTube video. I didn't do it. It's Gary Vee. For those that don't know who he is, 4 million followers
Not
on
just that.
on YouTube only. Business guy, he's not an influencer, he's not a Kardashian there. He's an owner of multiple business, very successful businesses.
Yes.
You were giving example. He's in the media business.
He has
an
the
ad
biggest
agency.
marketing agency one of the biggest marketing agencies in the world. He has one of the biggest buying power as media company in the world. All the biggest brands, the Pepsi, the
Bud Light.
Coke, Bud Light, all those ones. They all spend all their media. Most of their media,
Billions.
most of their media spent or handled
Billions.
by his company. So you kind of know what he's talking about regarding
Billions.
social media. He's one of
But
the older.
he's counseling them or he's actually doing the
Counseling
advertising?
them.
No, he's
Well, I'm
trying.
wondering.
He's all
He's
about
got
the
an ad
strategy.
agency.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, advertising.
Yeah.
He does it all.
he does it
So he
all.
knows what he's
good
talking
investment. Yeah, he's good.
It's not some kid on Instagram in his basement saying.
No, and one thing that he says a lot, because you weren't paying attention, of course, is that what people tend to do is that, okay, well, because they are comfortable in the platform,
That's
it's
right.
tough for them to go to another platform.
Yeah,
So
because
for example,
people don't like to get out of their comfort zone.
exactly. So you're on Instagram, and Instagram is a powerful tool. It's huge. It's a huge machine. But we're not at the early stage of Instagram anymore. So that means what? Like in the 90s, like in the early 2000, the SEO was easy to get attention just with Google. It was super easy. It was cheap. But today, with the same tactic that you used to use 20 years ago, it will cost you 70 times the dollars. Same thing with Facebook. It was costing you 70 it's like what it used to, the ad that costs you today $100 used to cost you $20 at the time to get the same attention. So Instagram right now in a as a media platform it's not that is the users or the capacity of the platform, but it's stagnating in regard of if you want to build your business today right now.
Well, I think
if
it's
you want
more
to
of a
grab the
consumer
attention.
platform. So what happens is that there's more people on Instagram, but they're watching a little bit of everybody's stuff instead of you really having to stand out. So it makes it more difficult.
It might and again they might come back with a new feature in a year from now
Yeah.
and do something,
Well,
and that's
hopefully,
going to
yeah.
I
change.
mean,
Well,
aren't they're owned by
this is-
Facebook. So
This
I
is
mean,
what they did with Reels.
They
This
got
is
the metaverse that they're
the
working on.
reason. So,
Yeah, that's
but
what
everybody know Instagram tried to buy, well, Facebook at the time, Meta, they tried to buy TikTok because they knew it was the new thing. It was the thing, right? So they didn't, and because they knew that's how brands will be able to grab attention. So they tried to buy TikTok. It didn't work out. So they created Reels to compete against, because video is the thing right now. So that's what it is. So right now, if there's one thing you guys can take from all this is you have to create content, use your day-to-day to create content. It's easier than we think. And the platform that you have to be, that are must right now if you want to grab a maximum attention, is TikTok and YouTube Shorts. The end.
That's it. That's all, folks.
I'm done.
So we'll see you back tomorrow with another interesting topic.
Yes.
Same time, same place.
Same time. Well, same place.
That's it.
We'll be
All
on
right.
all platforms.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.